friends, Kairi here. Welcome to, dare I say it? Well, I'm proud to admit it actually, the Lionheart Dynasty SMP Season 2 in Minecraft 1.13. It's official, friends. I am one of the pride. As well as 24 other 24 other people, both streamers and YouTubers. Now, what is Season 2 about, and why is it called Courage? Well, we are encouraged, pun intended, to do things we have never done before. Therefore, I have made a bullet list. And why things look different than before, I will get to momentarily. Anyway, so without further ado, friends, let's begin with the obvious. Well, first things first, I should probably explain. This is actually a private mixed resource pack that combines, well, I believe it's like 5 different packs. Both the old default, I should say current default, and the new textures, which a custom font, and, well, other things which I will get to as the time comes. Now, here is my current bullet list, which, how I did this, well, if you watch Document, you already know, but I will show you how I did it in a moment. So, courage, and the phrase, never have I ever. And yes, Breaker, that is a reference to your game back in Season 1. That nobody, not even you, knew how to play. Let's go through these one at a time here. Never have I ever. Oh, I should probably caveat this, that never have I ever, meaning that if at all possible, I will be doing these things. Okay, let's start with the obvious. Well, I guess they're all obvious, but what's the most important to me? Flown with an Elytra. Over 2 years, over 7 different servers, all but Primecraft and Lionheart, have found some sort of way to, well, how do I put this? Essentially, I have been the only one on a server being unable to use an Elytra, and they have stuck it in my face, if that is even a phrase that makes sense. And gosh darn it, my skin is a freaking fairy, complete with wings. It will be done. Whether, mark my words, whether it takes me a month or I do not manage to do it until the season 2 finale, I will no longer be the fairy who cannot fly. Anyway, back to the list. Oh, and I do have a method of which to do that, hopefully, since no other method I've tried has worked. Okay. And obviously I want to fight the Wither, since I haven't done that. And by fighting the Wither, I do not mean the cheaty way. Now, this next one had continuous commentary. Obviously this doesn't include time lapses, but I do not really like to have to continually chopping out long stretches of where I do not talk because of my Asperger's. So I'd love it if I could actually have at least one episode where I don't have to do that. That may not entirely be possible, but that will be my end goal. Well, after the Elytra. And never have I ever built underwater. Now, those of you who have been with me long enough will remember Primecraft Season 1, Episode 1, where back then I chose my bases by random coordinates. There was one part during that where I chose the random coordinates, realized they were underwater, and immediately ran away. This update is all about water. Therefore, I have a base idea that is entirely underwater. In fact, it will not even be visible from the surface of the water. But more on that in the next episode. Now, I want a conduit for this. Well, a lot of conduits. So, therefore, conquered an ocean monument. Now, that is very obviously, could very easily be a collab thing. And, a caveat, made more than 9 SMP episodes. I've done that in Base Race, which has ended. It will not be returning. I have yet to do that on a server. So, if all goes to plan, that will be done. If not many more than that. And never have I ever killed a phantom. I will need to do that many times over so I can do the Elytra. Never have I ever completed a main base. I've always done starter bases. I've never gotten to the main base. So, I have never created a main base that will be done. And built a shop. I've always been very economical with other people's shops. But I've never actually built my own. So I have an idea for that. Now, here we have Spawn. We are very community oriented. Obviously with the custom recipes provided by data pack provided by Madcat. Links in the description. So V is right there. We have plans for a bridge. Butcher is right there. Half is over there. That's Nubica. She's also a new member. There's Spinach, and I believe that's actually just the Banana Kingdom. Spawn edition, anyway. Okay, and before I end this segment, I should probably tell you how I managed to do this. So, redstone block, sticky piston. It has to be a sticky piston. Sign. There. You unpower the piston. And there you have a floating sign. Now, as for what I'm doing for my starting base, I have no clue other than I managed to put pots all over it. So, while I figure that out, you can watch, here's some footage from my rather failed launch, since I was unable to make either of the official launches. So, and I will warn you right now, I had not discovered, I didn't realize Optifine was a thing until afterward. So I apologize, you have to watch something recorded at 10 FPS. Anyway, so I will figure out a main base and be back with you. Okay, now this is worrying me. I had 12!
12 what?
12 what?
FPS!
12 FPS, I'm guessing.
Oh wow. This is
Well,
really
I only have 17 at the moment. I used to have 60 before I changed computers.
I have 60.
I used to have 60, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you have, yeah?
Yeah, I have 60. It's all fine.
Well,
with
I
my
had
computer.
a steady 30 before I started recording, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, I essentially went back to what amounts to default for this FPS, and I'm still getting that, so...
So Kairi,
Yes.
you alright?
At the moment, yes. I'm not exactly 100% certain what you're talking about, though.
Oh, I'm talking about. Oh, here you are.
Yeah.
You're on already. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the little gathering we're supposed to.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sort of here because I couldn't make it to either the other two.
Yeah. Hey, Kairi, you can actually see my starter house from here.
I know, I saw it when I was lost earlier.
Oh, you happened upon it when you were lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
like a
passed
combination
it
of-
trying to find where my shipwreck was, so
All right.
trying
okay,
to
yeah.
make sure it was still here, because about the whole structures thing and whatnot, that doesn't always work in 1.13 that I've discovered. So,
Are you gonna live on a ship?
well,
That's a good
it'll
idea.
be part of my eventual base. I'll say that.
Mm.
I won't be living on it, but I will be living near it. So part of the reason why I need a conduit, because I'll be underwater pretty much the entire time.
What is a
So
conduit? Oh wait, never mind. I know what a conduit.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah. Have you found a heart of the sea?
I haven't done much. I just saw that where the shipwreck was. I didn't even check to see whether or not anybody had seen it yet. I just like, okay, there it is. Let's see, make sure I can find it again, because I'm notorious for getting lost, as V is
Yeah, me too. Me too.
knows pretty well.
I do. Yeah. Well, you know what, you Kairi, I've not made a sword yet, and you have.
Yeah, well, you have a diamond axe, so I think that's a bit better anyway. So
Also, I did an enchant, and I got quite lucky. Look at this. That's pretty darn good for a first enchant. Silk touch.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
yeah,
Silk touch.
especially if you
That is
find a coral reef.
As first, and
Okay.
Do you want me to give you a tour or something like that? Because there is,
Probably
like, we
yes.
have- Okay, so over here by where Ocean is, that's Ocean's little thing with birch. There's gonna be a big ship, which is gonna be the town hall.
Yes, I heard that
Okay,
on the
and
Discord.
yeah, and over there on the island is Haphazardous Waste. And over to our left, I think Nina is over there somewhere. There's also another portal. You can see it behind the trees there.
Yes.
If you want to go and explore that. There's going to be a main road leading here, roughly where we're going now. Down to the right is the infamous.
Yeah.
And if we continue over to here-ish, like here-ish, by the cactus farm, this is where we're going to have our main square, right?
Right.
And these farms are all community farms. They're temporary things, so just take what you need and
Already did.
replant, and then if you wanna do something else, like move something away or take over something or something like that, just feel free to do that, because they're gonna go away quite soon.
Yeah.
So down to the left here,
I'll join your little amphibious crypts.
down to the left here is the start of Shorty's docks, and the docks are gonna be going along the riverside here, or the seaside, and they're gonna also have like a shopping mall attached to them where you can basically claim a shop and have your shop if you don't want to build your own shop, basically. And this is Shorty's little house. She builds the tiniest little houses. It's cute.
This is so cute. Oh, she has a horse.
Yep, she does have a stables as well somewhere there. This is
Ibaraki
somebody's house.
Dochi.
I would assume this is Super Turtle's house, but I haven't seen it yet. It's brand new.
Yeah, that's sort of.
It might be Turtle's house. It might not be. Let's see here.
Yep.
Just to make sure he's safe.
Yeah.
There we go. Safe and sound. Okay, so down across, if you go through Turtle's house, you can see Nana's. Oh yeah, this is where Nana's gonna be. This is her like beach resort thing. This is gonna be her base. Pretty snazzy actually. It's gonna probably be cool. Okay, and then up here is a new member. I want to say Croc 17.
Yes.
Or something like that.
I encountered
Yeah,
this
this is
base
Croc
already
17's.
because
It's
my
really
shipwreck
cool.
is pretty much due south of him. So.
Yes, it is. Yeah, he can probably. Well, he doesn't have a south-facing window up here, but if he did, he could probably see your base. I think.
Oh, sort
Your
part of
future
it at
base.
least.
Yeah. So up on
Most
this
of it
hill
won't be
is-
visible.
is the
Anyway.
Norwegian. That's the Norwegian hill. It's
Yeah,
radar and,
I saw that in your
uh,
video. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
is
and
this a
anyway, this
Swedish
house here-
Norwegian war thing or something?
Anyway, this is the enchanting station, so that's what you actually originally asked for.
Okay.
Just go and use that.
I searched for it. Alright.
Alright,
Okay,
so
that's a texture I need to update. But anyway, all right.
over here by the port soul is gonna be Butcher's base. And this is my little
Which
hill.
direct? Okay, over there.
Yep.
I missed my zoom key.
This is my hill.
Yes.
And if you need to use my super smelter, you can. That's the thing. You put
I
coal in the
saw
back
this in a
one,
video.
and the other one, the top one, you put your stuff in. Anyway, this is my little house over on the little isle that's half island here. That spins. The bridge and the house spins. And I think that's about all I know actually. Yep, that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Doors open to my house. That's not good.
This is my little island over there, where you slept in the red bed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, so that's yours. Okay, that's
And
cool. I didn't
Far,
know that.
far away, over there, is another one. I don't know who's there.
Where's that?
Maybe
Over,
this is. I don't
over
know.
this direction.
Maybe
Oh
Leo?
yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know. Ah, you have your own little smelter as well. That's cool.
Yeah, I built it
Yeah.
10 minutes ago or so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it for. Yeah, so there are plenty of spaces. I mean, this hill is free, for instance, if I understand correctly.
Oh, was that hill free?
Yeah, I think so.
And
I
not
think
anymore.
That's the.
Someone
Okay.
claimed it with a sign, but the sign is gone now, so I think
Yeah, that was me.
he or she changed their
didn't know
mind.
if it was
Okay,
claimed.
yeah.
You can have base over here. This
You
is pretty
claim
good.
this now?
Oh wow, there's a hole here,
It's
by
nice
the way.
though.
You might want to look into that in that case. But yeah, there's plenty of spaces left actually.
Yeah.
I guess there's a new
I wish
cohort
I
of
really
people
would.
gonna come on Sunday and claim some more stuff. So I will claim before then if I were you. Why is there a chicken in my base? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, why is there a lot of chickens in your base?
Yeah, I don't know. A large chicken.
Have you checked inside your house? Hey, are they for me? No.
Okay,
I have
somebody
checked-
has a
I have-
has a phantom
I'm in
thing.
my house now. And the one person sleeping thing takes.
Hey, someone has the. Someone has
Oh,
the
that's tons of
dying
chicken
light.
in here. Why are there so many chicken in here? What's that about? And what's that sound effect anyway?
That is somebody has a phantom on them.
Yeah, the phantoms.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, I wanna go and fight them.
So did you put the chickens in there, mate?
What's up?
Did you put the chickens in my base?
No. No, it legit wasn't me. I walked in here earlier and there was like a bunch of chickens. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, it's weird.
These are me though. Those two are me.
Yeah, I can see that they're you. They look exactly like you, in fact.
Okay, well, I apologize for not actually doing this on camera. But give me a few minutes and I'll explain why that is. And I'm also going to need to terraform. I was creepered. Anyway. But I was planning on doing it anyway, so. And plus, this isn't exactly a new thing for me, so. I mean, the build style. So, it looks very similar to my. And yes, I left the pod soul in here. That was the whole point of me covering this whole place in pod soul. Yes, and that is a stripped birch wood. It used to be called bark. That is the actual acacia bark. Well, I'll call it bark because it was always bark. They officially call it wood now. So we go in here. It's a very small little thing. There isn't anything down there now, but that will be a storage issue. And the dark oak trapdoor, mainly because it blends in with the pod soul. And yes, I'm very much aware it looks like a chocolate bar. And I did remove my bulletin board. I accidentally removed one, so I had to remove the other ones, and it was a blocked the window anyway. And there will be more details added to this, of course. I just have some things going on. So, anyway, okay. That's better. This plugin we have needs to stop assuming genders. So without further ado, friends, this has been Kairi. This has been episode 1 of season 2 of the Lionheart Dynasty. At the moment, these episodes should go live every Thursday. Time to be determined. But, and I say but, should there not be an episode 1 week, please do not be alarmed. I will do my best. But I am dealing with some things in my life right now that, well, long story short, with my other things, I have it with me, my epilepsy, which I'll just say right now, if you play mainly with strangers, I'm not going to tell you not to play with strangers. I just won't be able to watch or be able to actually watch a review. Anyway. And also, well, obviously I mentioned my Asperger's syndrome. This is perhaps my, well, less stumbling episode I've had for a while. Anyway. If all goes clear in editing, anyway. And also, moderate to severe major depressive disorder. Coupled with the fact that, well, I recently had a genetic test. And let's just say my genetic metabolism and what I can metabolize, aka make work, as far as antidepressants, is rather ironic. Of the 30 or so antidepressants that currently exist, well, FDA approved anyway, there are a grand total of 4 that I can, well, actually take and it would actually work. Your next question is, why don't you just do that? Unfortunately for me, all 4 of them have very have varying percentages of risk of seizures, which obviously, since I already have a history of seizures, I cannot take. Because without going into specifics that I don't even really understand myself, if a medicine has a side effect that you already have a history of having, your chances of that side effect are at the very least doubled. Therefore, it was decided that it was, besides the fact that these medicines are like uber expensive, it would be in my best interest not to take them. So for the first time in my life, since I was 16 years old, I am completely unmedicated in that department. So yeah, this will be a roller coaster. And friends, I ask you to bear with me on this. So without further ado, friends, please leave a like and a comment, and I will see you in my next episode. Bye bye! Okay, so I apologize for the phantom. They are hunting phantoms at the moment. Anyway, something I forgot at the end of the video. I have had zero luck finding hearts of the sea, or shipwrecks in general. I found one shipwreck. A trident killed me. I drowned, but the trident killed me. I came back to said shipwreck, only to be replaced with a conduit. So, I need some help in that department, because I'm going to need at least 3 of them for my build. So if I could get some help from my fellow Pride members, I would really appreciate it. Anyway. So there's that. Please leave a like and a comment. And now I will see you in my next episode. Bye bye.